Um, so obviously, I see you guys in the balcony. I'll bring you guys indoor. I'll bring you guys in. Just need to say if you was, I'll actually be very brief. I'll be very brief. I don't really have that much to say before I give this over to the panel. I mean, the positives are there's a second leg, you know, but there's a reason why I want to attack Potter and I want to fight him because only someone with brain damage will go into a UCL without a recognized striker. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the Havertz. So, and I get it. People talk about Felix, and Felix he should have scored more. 100%, he should have scored more. So, it is what it is, man. So, there's a second leg. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. It could have been 2-0. If at 2-0, game over, because the attack of this team, I mean, Felix doesn't know how to shoot. Havertz is useless. Ziyech is useless. Modric is a waste of money. I'm sorry. Someone has to say it. Modric is a waste of money. He's a waste. He's a dud. He's a flop. I'm already calling it right now. Modric is a flop. And I told you it would be a flop. I told you to go for Trossard. But what I just need to understand about this, just what I need to just comprehend. Potter, you stupid idiot. You absolute buffoon. It's only a stupid, senseless, brainless buffoon that would say, oh, I'm going to go into the Champions League with my only striker being Havertz. Are you stupid? You have just even as a backup striker. So now that you want to try and win a game, who are you going to bring off the bench? Who are you going to bring off the bench? Because what you do is, okay, you know what? We need to get a goal. Let's just get a striker. Let's get a goal scorer. You don't have a natural goal scoring striker. So for Potter, you stupid idiot. So you want me to defend you? We'll get there. And the other thing though is, it's over. City have won the league. It's a done deal. And I told you guys about this, that if City beats Arsenal and you allow City to beat Arsenal and they beat them convincingly, which they did 3-1, it's over. Guys, it's over. And I don't know what that table says, but that table says United are 5 points behind. So I don't know what that means or so forth, but apparently speaking, I know as I'm thinking in hand, it says they're 5 points behind. But guys, look, you know what? Let me just bring the guys in, man.
West London Tory Blue Cowboys. West London Tory Blue Cowboys.
I'll just bring the guys in, man. Wait, hold up. I need. So we're gonna first hit the Chelsea thing. We're gonna hit Chelsea thing first, and then we're gonna go into City afterwards, man. And it's going to probably be very brief with the whole Chelsea thing, man. So
no, not so brief. Not so brief. There are a few things that need to be.
We have to go into
why is Sketchup? You know I'm going to push in prison.
You guys are too fast.
In prison. Like, I'm actually going to imprison you, bro. I'm gonna imprison you. Okay, Kenny, talk to me, man. Kenny, talk to me, bro.
Man, speak your truth, Kenny. Speak your truth.
Honestly, I'm not even mad at the game. Can I be mad at Potter because of the striker thing? Yes, but the game I watched, like, I'm sorry, like, it's this same attack, like, they didn't score. I'm not gonna.
Okay, see, I'm not gonna. No. Okay, so say that. Okay, you can't blame Potter. Cool, no. For what happened in this game, cool, you can't blame him because you have to finish. But, Kenny, unless I'm wrong, did Potter pick who he wanted for the Champions League squad? Or was that Boehly or someone else?
No, of course he did.
Because my thing though is, if you had picked a striker and you try and you bring on a striker and they still can't score, I'm like, hey, it is what it is. But my thing is, you need a goal. Felix ain't a goal scorer. Havertz ain't a goal scorer. Ziyech we know is trash. Modric we know is a waste of money. Who's your goal scorer? At least put yourself in a good position. So for me, it's hard for me to defend Potter when you're now in a situation where you now need to win a game. Who do you bring off the bench to try and play? Because, see, in this game, you now have to go route one. You have to go route one, put someone into the box, route one, try and get us a goal. But you don't have that.
Yeah, the thing is that obviously they were trying to get Aubameyang out of there, so they were never going to put him. And then the Fofana guy is quite young, so I get what. Obviously, yeah, right now You could say obviously you need a striker. No, but the thing is, like, you put a striker. Obviously, we've seen Aubameyang players like. At the end of the day, like Felix, that guy.
Kenny,
you have to. I'm sorry.
Kenny,
The chance. No, I'm sorry.
I would rather take,
No,
take a good for nothing trash Aubameyang than Havertz. I have more faith in an Aubameyang right now to get me a goal than Havertz. And you know what?
Cool.
Probably even more so than because Felix, as great and amazing he is, he's just trash at finishing. But the thing is that why should you be relying on Felix to be finishing? So he should finish, he should dribble, he should create, he should be the points man, he should be the because my thing is okay, wait, what is Havertz there for? No, okay, wait, Eddie, please tell me, what is Havertz there for? Like, what does he contribute? What does he bring to the team? Just tell me, what does he bring to the team?
No, I'm not going to say he brings to the team, but Havertz today should have had an assist that Felix should have scored.
I said, what does Havertz bring to the team? So why is he in this team? Why? Mm-hmm. Tell me.
No, but obviously, you know, like the guy is basically you have to. The guy is expensive. Sign him, you have to play. And the only rule you can only play him striker.
Oh, because of how much it costs.
Honestly, today for me, it wasn't as bad. Like he played alright. He wasn't like that terrible. Like I said, for me, like today, offensively, they created enough chance to win a game. Like I'm not gonna you create enough chance to win a game. At the end of the day, the guy that had the chances today was Felix, and he has to score. It's not like he didn't have like one or two. He had 3 good chances. He has to score at least one of them. I'm sorry. Like in this type, like you have to score. Like you're supposed to be the guy. You have to score. Like I'm not asking you to score every chance. I'm not asking you to score every chance.
No, it's true.
Let Kenny land. Let Kenny land.
No, he won't land. No, Kenny, no, because my thing is, Felix is here to be a facilitator and a creator. That is what he's there for.
No, he's there to stretch.
No, but when you get the chances, it doesn't. Like, you have to score.
Okay,
like,
then Havertz. But who was playing striker? Wasn't Havertz playing striker?
No, he was. No, but who got the chances? It wasn't Havertz.
Get yourself in a position to try and strike. But this stupid idiot just doesn't know how to get into position.
But Felix had the chances. You had the chances. You had chances. I'm not going to blame Havertz because if it was Havertz that got the chance, I could blame him.
Kenny, what did Havertz do? Because you can't blame this on Felix. What did Havertz do? You're the false man. What did you do? No, just tell me. What did you do?
Huh?
What did Havertz?
I'm not saying that Havertz had a great game, but he did. He did what? He created. Yeah, he created 2 chances for Felix.
Sure.
But didn't he? No, but didn't he do it?
It's literally the same profile. Isn't Felix?
Relax. Let the Chelsea fans speak amongst themselves and fight.
It might be the same profile, but the type of chances Felix has, you have to score. I don't care if you're a midfielder or if you have to score those chances. Like it's 1v1s. I'm not asking you to like come on. The one way put it over the ball. Like,
Kenny, is it fair to say that if it was Mason Mount that missed those chances, HH would be saying different things? Is that fair? Go on, Kenny.
Obviously, we know agendas after agendas. We know that.
J Swiss, what are we saying about the Chelsea Dortmund game?
I mean, I predicted this back in November when the draw came out that you would go out to Dortmund. I mean, why are you going out to Dortmund if you're the second biggest or the biggest club in the world? Supposedly, spent another 300 mil and you've gone backwards. I mean, you're 10th place, looking like you're going to go out the last 16. I mean, is this really the last defending Champions League?
Can I ask you a question? J Swiss, why would a manager go into a UCL season without a recognized striker? Can you just explain that logic to me?
I mean, it's British ball, isn't it? This is the whole point of Potter ball.
Oh, it's Potter ball. Like Potter ball is where you don't.
It's magic. It's magic. Like Havertz is magically going to score a goal.
Yeah, I mean abracadabra, right?
Can I also ask, why is Ziyech playing again?
What's that?
Why are you playing Ziyech? He was in Paris 2 weeks ago.
I have no idea. J Swiss, we are dealing with a moron known as Graham Potter. Yes, I said it. We're dealing with a moron because no, hold on, J Swiss. Only a moron would start a player who was pushing to leave. And J Swiss, as you can see from Ziyech, this guy, he's simply just vibing. He's just vibing. So J Swiss, I have no idea why Ziyech is.
I was going to say, do you know who Chelsea were today? Koulibaly was probably one of your best players.
Yeah.
That's how bad you were today.
That's saying something, man.
No. Come on, let's not act like you can't say it was bad. If you want that, you can't say Chelsea played poorly. They were the better team. They created chances. That's not about playing poorly.
You didn't do it. You
They didn't take their chance.
Joao Felix. What did
Kenny,
they
I'm
do?
not gonna
For
lie
a
to
goal?
you.
Warrow in, man. Warrow in.
I'm Kenny, but I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
All
Felix
the
was one of the best players on that pitch. Though.
all
Felix
the-
was
Yeah,
one
but
of
did
the
he
best
score?
players.
created-
Yeah,
You should have scored
Warrow
2
in,
goals
Warrow
at
in.
least. You should have
No,
scored
but
2 goals.
Kenny-
No, one goal. One.
No, yeah, but I can't say we played
goals.
badly if we created chances.
No, but
Like we
Kenny,
were the
you
better.
Yeah,
You
but
didn't
you
play
were-
badly.
What is
One at a time.
No, I just want to answer to Kenny. I just want to add it to something to Kenny. Kenny, you didn't play badly, but then your finishing was comical. Like bro, it got to a point. All you heard, all I was hearing in the back of my mind was because it was like every time you got a chance, Ziyech his bad finishing, Felix, bad finishing, Havertz bad finishing, ball comes back again, bad finishing after bad finish after bad finishing. It's like if you were playing the game today and we were playing till now, still right now, you still will find a way not to score. You guys are still waiting to score goal.
No, I know about that, but the thing is, the thing is that you know this.
No. Yassir, hold up, Yassir. So you said that, Yassir. So you know you need to get goal. So Yassir, because you know you're a football expert and so forth. What position? What position? No, because he says that's he's a referee and so forth. Yassir, what position is in football are you focused on scoring goals?
100%.
Where that's your expertise. Is what?
Striker. You need a clinical striker.
Yes, yeah. Would you be shocked if I told you that in Chelsea's Champions League squad, we don't have a single natural striker in the squad?
1000%.
Would you be shocked?
It's not only shocking, it's sackable. Like that's
No.
Oh, Kenny, did you hear that?
No, but wait. No, I get it.
Kenny,
But wait,
what you said?
quickly.
Let Yassi finish. Let Yassi finish.
No, I just seen Man City win the league with no strikers, and they still have wingers there that can score a goal. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No.
Kenny, I'm gonna throw you up.
No.
Kenny, you're gonna open your mouth. How do I meet
Guys,
this guy?
let
Hold up, Kenny. You're gonna open your mouth.
let
And you're
them
going to
talk.
compare these useless pieces of garbage to the kinds of players that Pep has. Kenny, you're going to open your rotten mouth and you're going to compare that piece of garbage, Havertz, to the kinds of players that City have. Kenny, what are you saying?
I didn't compare them. I just said that we can't keep using that excuse that there's no 9 and then they're not scoring. Like, I'm sorry, I can't keep using that excuse. All these players.
Kenny, you need to get a goal. And you're relying on that useless idiot known as Havertz as a false. Kenny, see. This hold on. You have to use your brain. I could have told you before Felix got you that his weakest asset is his finishing. Everyone knew this. That he's a great player, but he's a horrible finisher. Havertz, he's not even a striker. He's not even a false line. He's a support striker. He's an attack midfielder. So the guys you have there are not known goal scorers. But you have, even if he's bad right now, you have an Aubameyang who we've known is a goal scorer. Fofana, he's a natural striker. So why wouldn't you take at least one of them? So can you see what Yassir is saying, that it's a sackable offense when you would go into a Champions League season without a recognized striker? Can you understand?
I agree. No, I agree that he should have taken a striker, but for this game specifically, this game, like the players at the end of the day, they have to take their chances.
In this, wait, hold up.
Jeez, man, this mid-table language talk is aggressive, man. It's really bad, guys.
Kenny,
I'm hearing a lot of censoring, man.
I know exactly, man.
We're almost done with this topic. But Kenny, please just bear with me, Kenny.
Are we
1-0 down, and you need to get a goal? Wouldn't you bring on a striker if you need to get a goal, Kenny?
I do get that, but the thing, like for example, I know today people are going to skip. Oh, Havertz was terrible. All I'm saying is that. All I'm saying this is. At the end of the day, it's excuse. It's excuses for the players that miss their chances. That's what I'm saying. Felix had 3 chances.
Kenny,
he has to score. Yes, had chances. He has to score.
Kenny.
They don't.
Aren't you listening to what I'm saying, Kenny? Listen to what I am saying. Listen, you're not listening. If you do your research, Joao Felix's weakest asset is his finishing. That is his weakest asset. Havertz, we know, is not a high-volume goal scorer. So what you do in a Champions League season is, if you're in a position where you need a goal, you can't rely on Felix, you can't rely on Havertz. You have to try and bring in a guy who you know can get goals. So that's the point of having a squad.
So
actually, no.
For example, today, what did Felix create? Did Felix create any chance today?
But then you can't. But then you're not listening to what.
Answer the question. Did Felix create any?
Let's go. Come on.
Did Felix create any chances today? Yes or no?
Who was a striker? Because you can only create chances if a striker is making runs.
Oh my! This
guys, let it be proper Chelsea, man. Let it be proper Chelsea. Come on.
Let's go on. Okay. Smoke. Come to me, Smoke. Chelsea Dortmund. What are you saying, Chelsea Dortmund?
HH, as the GOAT analyst, you think we should be talking so long about a mid-table team?
I mean, Don. I've been looking for subs for the last 10 minutes, man. It's been difficult to follow. But sorry, go on.
Don, I didn't watch this game, Don. I lied. I watched from the 16-minute onward. I watched it because after the City game finished, I switched on. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's something. I look at it. I was watching this Chelsea team. And I was like, bro, this is the same problem you had under Tuchel. You had no one to finish your chances. Even at the best that Chelsea were playing under Tuchel, they had the same problem. And yet, it's so evident to actually bring players that can score goals. Bring someone.
Wait. Yes.
No, but we saw what happened when they brought a striker. You can't just bring no random striker.
No,
we saw what Lukaku did. We saw what Aubameyang's been doing. The strikers then been scoring as well.
Kenny, he's coming back. He's coming back. He is coming back,
Lukaku is. So
I know. No, but this. Imagine, just bring the 9 and then he's going to score. That's just because he scored goals. That's not how it works. You can't just bring a random number 9 and then he's going to score goals.
No, but
he has to fit into what the manager's trying to do.
I'm not gonna lie to you. With this new player, give Aubameyang a chance. Give Fofana a chance. Give a striker a chance.
No, I think in fairness, the Aubameyang situation looks like it's probably not related to football.
Let's keep it that. That's the issue, though. Lukaku, there's a problem. Aubameyang, there's a problem. Fofana doesn't get registered. Why? The key player.
Aubameyang's going to the MLS anyway.
No, but Fofana was never. Fofana was never going to get registered. He was too young for that. Aubameyang is. You have all this. No, but you see the signing with the signings you make to.
All I'm saying is that has there ever been, apart from a Pep team or Barcelona, has there ever been a team that has gone into a Champions League without a striker?
No.
There's never been.
Chelsea 21.
Yes, where's the translator for mid-term language? I can't understand what the guy is saying.
Patrick, I've been trying. I've been trying. I've been trying. It's fine,
a lot of censoring, man. It's a lot. It's kind of glitchy.
I know, but it's okay. It's fair. The most important thing, like I said to H, is that let's keep it stack. Okay, Chelsea.
I want to move on very briefly.
I'll just quick summarize my point because people need to speak. So a few bullet points and that's it. First bullet point is this: respect the Bundesliga. Bayern, Dortmund. There you go. It is what it is. Respect the Bundesliga. There's that. What did Chelsea do? What did PSG do? So there's that. That's the first thing. Second thing is Adeyemi, is he Yoruba? Is Adeyemi is he Yoruba? Because he did adopt Enzo. Or Nzonzi at that point. He did, I'm sorry. Yoruba adopted Argentina there. He did adopt in there for pace, So shout out to my fellow Nigerian man. Love him, got the goal. Who knows what happens? I'll take him at United. Who knows, So shout out to him. He got the goal. Happy for him. So that's the first thing. The last point before we move on to the next person is that it's very, very important for the sake, I think, of Chelsea's season and overall their sanity, that this weekend they don't lose to a Southampton side that lost to 10-man Wolves. Okay, because if we're now in a situation where Chelsea are losing a game, they can't score a game to a team that lost to a team that had 10 men. They went down to 10 men from, I think, the 40th minute and still lost. It's very important that Chelsea Football Club don't drop points to that type of team. Does that make sense? Okay, I've said my piece. Now move on.
It's so crazy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. They spent all this
Everybody
money.
had their piece to be said. Wait, no, hold up, Mike.
Shout out to
I
you.
blame you, Michael. I blame you.
Why?
What's it got to
In
do with
the Twitter halftime
Well
space.
done, Mike. Well done.
In the Twitter halftime space, Mike, what did he say about Adeyemi?
That he's the best winger in the Bundesliga.
So Mike in the Twitter halftime space said that Adeyemi was a useless brick. That's what he said in halftime. So Mike,
All I can say is the jinx worked, and he's been terrible all season. But today he adopted Enzo and made him look like he was in the retirement home, and Adeyemi looked like he was the 100-meter sprint in the Olympics.
Mike, he made Enzo devalue. He devalued him.
Benfica won Tinnel as well, so I wonder what Zonzi's thinking now.
Enzo was worth 120, and now it's worth what 60 now. Damn.
Okay, HH, you vouch for Joao Felix. He should have scored at least 2 goals today. There's no excuses. I don't care if you say his weakest part of his game is his finishing. He should have at least scored 2 goals. Yassir would have probably scored one of those goals. Maybe even you, HH, you would have scored one of those goals. Come on. Dortmund were there for the taking. I told you this, HH, before the game. Dortmund are not that good defensively. They gave you all the chances, and you couldn't even finish them.
Can I say something? Can I say something,
Go ahead,
bro? No, I won't do it. I was about to say in Africa we say something like that, but I don't want to say it. But because my brother HH is not feeling well right now.
No. Patrick, go for it. Feel free. Feel free. Feel free, Patrick. Go.
You got the mic in hand, man. Literally, speak your mind, man.
Exactly.
I'm good. But you know what I thought and what I think is, I think this Chelsea team, especially the Chelsea fans, I think they thought that okay, we stink in the league, but I think we're gonna do that UCL magic we did with Tuchel. But I don't think this is it, and I don't think this is it. And you know what? Let me speak on this. Why are the brothers not registered for the UCL? Why?
Proper Chelsea, bro. Proper Chelsea, man. Proper Chelsea, man. I don't know. Proper Chelsea, man. I don't know.
Okay, why wouldn't you just have Aubameyang on the bench? If you don't like him, just have him on bench. At least he's a striker. Why wouldn't you register? Especially these guys are moving funny.
Patrick, quick question: Is Mudryk at this point like a Caucasian Wilfred Bonny? What are your thoughts on that?
Calm down.
No. I mean, just for games, it's like the same kind of. Is he in that kind of? I don't know.
No.
Let me know in the chat. What do you think? Sorry, but go on, Patrick. Sorry.
I'm not going on that path. It's just that HH is looking funny in the light. Oh, that's all I can say. It's looking funny in the light. When you come back to Africa, you're gonna have to answer for some of those registrations you did for Chelsea. Oh, that's all I can say. That's all I can say, HH. And you know what makes me laugh, HH? What did you wear the suit for? Did you think there's going to be a celebration? Why did this man wear a suit?
Patrick, allow the suit, man. Allow the suit.
Yeah, it's the happiness.
UCL suit.
Man came on Valentine dress, but it's not happening. With even custom-made glasses. Look at that, custom-made glasses.
Right, he left the wig behind.
Okay, that was a low blow. I hope I don't get yellow.
Patrick, speaking of Mudryk, I saw a Chelsea fan tweeting, bro. Was it Shakhtar finessed us, bro? They said Shakhtar finessed us. 100 mil for Mudryk.
Yassir, how much they paid? They paid 100 mil for this guy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yo, it's not 100 mil. It's like 70 plus bonuses.
But
Kenny.
There's bonuses in there.
Kenny, man.
No. There's a player there. He's not like he still has to work on it. You guys are putting on the down for me too quickly. There's a player there. I think he's going to come.
Kenny, I know you got excited when you did the step overs. I know you got excited.
No, but some of his decision making today was terrible. Well, there's a player.
What's in the water at Chelsea? Why is that all this potential? Like Cucurella was one of the best left backs in the league, and I was like, my God, Cucurella has to come to City. Why is that when a player goes to Chelsea, the value goes? Like right now, I bet you Havertz was 84 million. Right? I can go to Chelsea and drop 10 million, and they'll give us Havertz.
No, but the thing is, with some of these players as well, like I'm not like there's different managers coming in every year. Like it's tough for these guys. Like these guys are 2 different managers. But obviously, let
Kenny land.
No, all I'm saying is that it's part of it because obviously it's easier to thrive like if you're a new player and there's a system that has been there for like in place, and you have a stable coach, it's gonna be easier for you to like come into the team and perform. Like right now, some of these guys like they are 3 different managers. Like it's a new team. Like I'm not expecting these guys just because Modric is 100 million. I'm not expecting him to be like these world class players all of a sudden.
Wait, Kenny, did you expect the owl to score? Did you expect him to score though?
What we did know, I already answered that question. He should have scored. Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but then Kenny, no newsflash, Kenny. This is Joao Felix. This is Joao Felix. Fantastic player, but when he's not a clinical finisher.
No.
It's not. It's not about being. You don't need to be a clinical finisher to score some of these chances.
Kenny.
There's no excuses, man.
Kenny was Mount playing. Was Mount playing?
He was subbed on. He was subbed on.
There's a blessing in disguise.
Wait, hold on. I need to take some debates. Let me take some dubs.
Wait, HH, can you share my picture, please?
Or did you share something?
Yes, we need to. He was doing the Euro road trip. He was taking in the sights and sounds of Dortmund.
Yeah, he was like,
Mr. Todd Boehly. He was loving life.
Shout out to my man Todd, man. Shout out to Todd, man. Like loving life, man. You know, getting that. What's Dortmund on for? I think they've got some really good food in Dortmund actually. So yeah, maybe it's taking in the sites. You know, so
Casey,
setting up franchises. You know.
Warned you about Chernobyl Dan James.
Oh, that's Chernobyl Dan. He did say Chernobyl Dan James. Yeah.
They call him the ghost of Kiev, bro.
I'm not laughing at that. I know what that means. I'm not laughing at that.
Wing, I saw what I needed. Wiz Khalifa FC come to London. Who's Wiz Khalifa FC?
He's talking about Dortmund.
Adeyemi, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Rotten Banana FC are lucky. We'll clap them. Wing,
take
we actually have to put balls. Like, bro,
you're
on that,
awful at the brothel.
from that attack, I don't know, bro. With that attack, I don't know. Casey, West London Cowboys, 2 wins. Okay, in the last 4
I know it is actually quite bad, actually.
So that's first pick form right there.
Ramesh, it took 20 days for the dredge to turn into a bomb. Oh, Modric. Guys, I think we got finessed with Modric, man.
Nah.
Artists, do you remember after the Liverpool game? I think we got a player here, guys. I think we got a baller here.
Yeah.
Finessed.
I remember that.
Mike, there's still
2 weeks ago.
There's still a second leg. There's still time.
There's still a second leg. I believe in Chelsea.
HH, I didn't say this. I never said this. Maradona is a Messi fan.
You did. In fact, there is a receipt that I don't have. I'm not in front of my computer actually, but there is a receipt. Actually, there is. But I'm not going to play it until the second leg if you guys get knocked out. So there is something going around where you said some stuff, HH, that you really shouldn't have said.
Bro, there's still time, man. There's still time. It's okay. There's still time.
It's over. What did you do?
What? You jinxed them, for goodness sake. You jinxed them. You jinxed them. Are you always doing this?
He said he's going to show some moves. He said he's going to show some moves.
You should have literally no prediction. Just say nothing. Let everyone else predict.
Let's
get
into
Arsenal City, man. No. Let's get through this dub. We're going to talk about Arsenal and Man City. Just best. I enjoy
Long time.
He deserves it. Keep going, RDS.
Oh yeah, of course.
Ramesh, Chelsea spent 700 million to not be able to score against the defense of Sule and a guy whose name is a trick question on the spelling bee.
What is the solution? Who's the player you're gonna get next? Like.
This is good. It's funny. You won't see me for a while. Oh wow, Arsenal. Oh come on, look. You're always gonna lose.
Oh come on.
HH, please repeat after us.
Potterball.
Midrick proved to be the Ukrainian Shagmar. #Jinx. Yeah, well, look, I think we got finessed, man. Loftus-Cheek in his Dortmund setup over Jude. Pedri better. Okay.
What?
No. I'm just moving on. We're just moving on. Alhambra, can't blame Pulis entirely. As for Felix, he's not a goal scorer. But if you find yourself in that position, you have to score 100%. We'll win the second leg, though. Ambra, I hope so.
Dreams.
I pray so.
Yeah.
14 UCLs. Who hates Potter more, HH or Lord Voldemort?
Wait, I wasn't here in the beginning of the stream. Are you actually blaming Potter?
Oh no! Mike, here's my thing. This game in particular, Potter's not totally to blame. But on a macro level, why didn't you pick a striker? Because my thing is that you're going into a Champions season without a striker. Mike, what do you mean? Wait, Mike, how do you not pick a striker?
Because your strikers you have at your club are terrible.
Mike, you're telling me that having Fofana isn't at least a better bet than relying on Felix and Havertz?
Actually, you know what? Let me ask you this, HH. Which club did Fofana come from?
Ooh.
Can I answer that one?
Wait, HH, do you actually know?
Wait. Nobody answer.
No, Mike, what's your point? Get your point. What's your point?
No.
No.
Answer the question, HH. Answer the question. Answer the question.
Mike, what is your point? Mike, what's your point?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know, basically.
I know he's trying to set me up.
He doesn't actually know.
Okay, let me answer. It is Molde from the Norwegian league, and you're trusting in a guy who was playing against Norwegian passwords, aka Bodo Glimt, Anderlecht, Jørgarden in the Conference League.
Mike.
Yeah, no. Let him speak. Let Mike speak, HH. Let Mike speak. He's spin.
Let him cook.
So you want to trust in this guy who was playing against Norwegian fishermen, and you think he's going to ball out in the Champions League? Look, he performed well in his cameo appearances. HH, you can't trust the Aubameyang. The guy's going to LAFC to join Will Ferrell in that squad. Like, this is your team right now. You have no strikers.
Mike, you
gotta go for Vic.
Let's
you need to stop speaking facts, Mike. You need to stop speaking facts.
Today, I feel like a Dortmund and City fan.
Shout out to David T, man. Shout out to David T.
Dwayne Anekwe, bro. Let's when he's speaking straight.
He was. Let when he speak, man.
Miles, 2 wins in 14. Good manager in it. Give him more time. Miles, now so.
It's HH. It's about years, not games. Come on, that's
Mike,
what your
I'm
owner
blaming
said.
you for this loss. Mike, I'm blaming you for this loss. I'm blaming you for that loss, bro. I mean, of all the people to score, I'm blaming you for the loss.
No, in all honesty, HH, Adeyemi has been terrible this season.
Sure.
No, because I'm a football man and I watch the Bundesliga. This guy's been terrible.
But he decided to score that goal.
But then today he decided, I will show HH true ballas, and take the chance.
You must watch the hangout.
Right, you know how hard that is to do, though.
Alhambra. I have to say, I was a bit disappointed in Felix. Had great touches and brought on fouls, but this is the second game in a row he went missing in the second half.
True.
Now relax. He did some moves, man. He did some moves.
There was nothing Enzo could have done for that goal.
Yeah.
Look. I mean, true. He fouls him, he gets a red. And
He did get adopted, though. He did get adopted. We have to be real.
Enzonzi, man. Enzonzi.
Talent FC. Enzonzi, 105 mil. I guess Mount and Gal. Oh, shut up. David C. Adeyemi was a bricklayer tonight. Sat down a 106 million pound bag of cement before finishing past the 7th. You know what? You know the thing, guys, is that do you know that I can actually report you guys for cyberbullying? You know that. I'm just saying that I can actually report you guys for cyberbullying.
Oh God.
Dwayne, HH Joao has to score those chances. Hashtag. Oh no, he has to.
That's true. Yeah. Whatever happened to kids, actually?
So you can't blame Mounts and Potters. Who are you going to blame? HH. I am going to blame Felix's bad finishing and Potter not picking. The setup, not buying a top tier finisher striker and relying on Havertz. That's what I'm going to blame.
Don't worry, you got Lukaku coming back.
Smith, Adeyemi was in fact attending a session in Chelsea's youth and got declined. Look how the tables turn.
Interesting.
Yeah, man, I mean, at this point, who hasn't been declined by Chelsea, to be honest?
Badass, is Chelsea the richest mid-table club in football now?
Yeah, they are.
Yes, they are.
That's true, actually. Yeah, they must be. That's interesting.
So, let's add a stream marker. So, guys, Patrick. Here we go. And then I want to bring in my guy, Bessie. Patrick.
Yes, my guy. Yes.
We all knew this was going to happen.
How you doing in the red suit? Go ahead, tell me.
Patrick, we all knew this was going to happen. Come on, man. We all knew this. Because Patrick, I warned people before that, look, when it comes down to crunch and the fact that Arsenal gave City an opportunity, boom, they were going to take it. It's just always going to happen.
I'm going to start off with this one. In Africa, we say not everyone who chased the zebra caught it. But he who caught it chased it. Arsenal fans, you frauds. You talk too much. And the thing about it is, no. I'm going to speak on it. It doesn't matter whatever happens going forward. But I just want Arsenal fans to be humbled. I was watching streams. Michael, I think I also told you on your vote. I was like, every vote I see on YouTube, Arsenal. I watched a stream, HH. Somebody had the guts to look into the camera and they zoomed him. Nice podcast, HD quality. They zoomed him and he says, I'm saying this. I don't see any way that Arsenal lose this game and I don't see any way that City win this game. Arsenal will damage Man City. The word was used was damage. Same word used by Gary Neville that Arsenal will damage Man City. I sat there today. I was listening to my music. I sat there and thought to myself, HH, are we that finished? Are we that nobody's scared of De Bruyne anymore?
No, I think people want that Disney Plus story because it's a great story. Arsenal, because you know what? I think, look, City are not liked. And I think that it's a better, same thing what people were saying, it's a quote a better story, Liverpool beats the oil money guys. Better story if Arsenal beats the oil money guys. But I said, look, Liverpool, 100% they had a chance. I said, Arsenal, come on. This is not realistic. And remember, there were people who already gave Arsenal the title.
They did.
People already gave Arsenal the title already.
Yeah, some of them are here. But one mentioned their names today, out of respect. You know what? This is what I said. I sat down and said, are we that finished? I was like, De Bruyne, people don't know this guy. This guy is obsessed with the Prem. Yes, in the UCL, it doesn't work out. But with the Prem, and De Bruyne loves Arsenal. He loves them. He's scored every time at the Emirates. Now, HH, I want people to also stop speaking on my man's name. Haaland. People keep saying, "Oh, this Haaland guy, he cannot do anything." Oh, this guy. But guess what? For the past few games, apparently, if you look, he's one of the highest chance creators in the Prem.
Speak on it.
So this okay. Before we say anything, this is how Premier League players you look at yourself. The guy who cannot play football is one of the most creators. Haaland bullied the hell. Oh no! Shush! It's our time. Shush. Okay, so Haaland bullied those two centre backs, and then let's talk about Gucci Man. Gucci Man has been coming clutch in most games.
Deflection. Grealish has been good. Grealish has been good. Money has been right.
I don't care. Can I ask something? Can somebody go to Google right now, right, where Jack has scored? Can we see at the bottom they say deflection? Exactly. So let's change
that fact.
Guys, all I'm saying is you guys have to start respecting this Man City team. HH, I give you props because for the streams you've been saying this Disney story will end. Eventually, City will get it back. These Arsenal fans, man, don't smoke. Remember the guts they have, HH. For Arsenal fan to come and speak to me, tell me, oh, Patrick, you guys ain't shit this season. Looking at me, ain't shit. Me, a City fan. I'd rather Michael come and tell me that at least we have a conversation because we've been going door to door. You know what? Arsenal fans need to hold this. They need to hold this. And you know what? One Arsenal fan on my preview on my channel, HH, told me that, Patrick, we have a curse at Arsenal. This curse has been around for years. Whenever it's February, our team falls to shit. Whenever it's Feb, we fall to shit and we keep falling to shit and then we rise back again and it's too late. If this happens, Arsenal fans, you're not going to sleep. I will make sure you will not sleep. I know who you are. Igao, I'm coming for you. You will not sleep. Any of you will not sleep.
Oh, God. Yes.
Abdallah, talk to me and then I'll come to Smoke and then all the other guys.
Shout out to West London Tory Blue Cowboys, first of all.
But see, here's the thing. So, Abdallah, that's why I won't actually give you the mic.
Sorry. So why Come on, it's my birthday. It's been a great birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
I'm not wishing you anything, bro. So
thank you. I don't need to.
First but HH, you are dressed for his birthday, though. You are dressed for his birthday.
That's true, actually. Yeah, you're the best dressed of the party, actually. Shout out to man. Shout out, man.
It's been a great day. This has topped it. I came, my man, best left back in the league. I don't care. I'm being shameless. Best left back in the league. Yeah? Haaland, what can I say? He's adapting. He's chance creating. All of that. First of all you Arab phobes, keep filling up your cars. We ain't going nowhere. And this is what I'm glad all these announcements of being charged whatsoever. I knew we would bounce back and prevail. And I cannot thank enough. Pep, if we win the league this season, honestly, Pep is the GOAT. A bona fide. The GOAT.
Wait, what? How? How do you go from that to the GOAT? Okay, I accept the hype, but how have you got to the GOAT?
If he wins the league this season, he is the GOAT.
How?
Abdallah, based on what brick analysis is
because,
the GOAT?
Because you guys are beating him every season, and if he takes it this time, you guys are like, you know what? Mourinho is looking fun in the light. I think we have to drop Mourinho.
I have a question for RDS. Has Sir Alex ever won the league whilst being charged by the Premier League?
Exactly.
No, don't ask me a question. Don't ask me a question. Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question. No, I'll answer the question. He's won the league whilst winning a treble. That's how it's won the league. That's my answer to that question. Let's not go on. No, just a treble. It's the Champions League. No. It's the Champions League. It's the Premier League, and it's the FA Cup. That's what a treble actually is. Not that domestic treble crap that you guys won. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
Okay, Smoke. Talk to me about this, man. I mean, is the league done?
That's not the strategy. I always tell people life is difficult, and people don't understand. I say life is difficult. Life is difficult. But I was shocked, HH. Like I was shocked by Arsenal fans, right? Like I don't know what these people are on. I seriously don't understand
Don't smoke. Chill. Do you hear HH speaking? The guy's complaining about Chelsea. He's like, damn my spot.
No, like I don't know what's happening in London. Like what drugs or what you guys sniff up there that a team that hasn't won in 19 years has the audacity. They have the audacity to be like, no, City are finished. And funny enough, HH,
it's arrogance. And I want guys, Lil Bro, you've not been here since 04. You've not been here since 04. What the heck?
I'm here to reply. Just finish.
The best start to Premier League season, but we are 3 points behind them. Yet we are the one who's having a bad season. What does that say? Like I don't. I think we're just enemies of our own success, HH, when you dip it. Like, we've set the bar too high that when we have a normalish season, it's as if we're crumbling.
Wait, it's changed already. It's changed already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Goal difference. And these guys
have goal difference with one game more, yeah.
No, but they still have to come to the Etihad. Like,
let's hope you're still in the race by then.
No.
Stop
like,
it, Bessie, stop.
I'm worried about Arsenal even getting second spot. That's how bad it is. Because after we beat them at FA Cup, they haven't won a game.
No, wait, but are United in a title race, or am I?
No. Relax, easy, relax. No, they're not, man. Relax.
You better not mess up.
Relax.
I need that translator ASAP, bro.
I know, Waski. I know.
It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle.
Yeah.
In closing, Pep just reminded us of who was the water boy and who used to pick up cones for him.
Exactly, the cone boy.
Jeez, man.
It's a reminder to the league that we are still the defending champions.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk. When you guys
okay, better defend your boys.
Okay. First of all, congrats to City. Well-earned win.
Thank you.
Second of all, Mr. Patrick, with all that talk, I need the treble. Without all that talk,
don't put demands on me.
I need the treble. I need FA Cup. I need Champions League.
Let Besley land.
Mr. Don't Smoke. What we are smoking in London is the same as the people that say that City are innocent are smoking. Because you guys, even if you prove you guys are innocent, we know that's lawyer tax. But yeah, anyway, on the game. Well, City won. Simple as that. We missed Partey again. It's annoying that he gets injured for the crucial time.
Don't make excuses.
I'm not saying I'm not making excuses.
Let him land.
Look, the truth is the truth. The truth is that you can't erase the fact that we don't have Partey and Jesus. Like, it's the truth. It's not an excuse. It's just the truth. You guys had all your players. You didn't have ours, but you beat us. You beat us fair and square. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Well, what can we do now? We have to dust ourselves down and try to win the next few matches.
So, do you still believe you can win the league, or do you believe, like I believe, this is a monumental psychological blow, and this is a monumental shift in the title race now?
Yeah, I'll still have my chest out. I'll say we can still win the league. I'm not gonna be like we're favorites or what. Because come on, the champions are top right now. The defending champions are top right now. We have to give them their respect. And these guys, they keep talking about Arsenal fans. All teams have unreasonable fans. It's not just Arsenal. City have them as well. Chelsea have them as well. So, like, listen to the reasonable ones and don't listen to the unreasonable ones, because then you're just bantering some kids. But yeah, talking about the title. Wait. Let me finish.
Yeah, go on.
So there's still 16 games for us and 15 games for them. If we win our games and our game in hand, we're gonna be 3 points above them. And Jesus is coming back soon, hopefully. And Partey, I heard it's nothing too serious.
You have to go to but basically, key things are you have to go to the Etihad though.
Yeah, but okay. So from what I think is gonna happen from now on is that Arsenal, we're not going to be playing the A team in the Europa League, even if we're in the knockout stages. I think we're going to be playing the B team, and City are going to be playing their A team, and that might wear them down. I don't know. I know they're used to these races. I can only hope. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, we're gonna. No, I can only hope. That's all.
But we don't have a B team. We don't have a B team.
Oh no, so basically,
the injuries might start coming.
Yeah, exactly. It's still there's still injury. I mean, you still.
Exactly.
I think like in 2 weeks you've got. Are you away or home to Newcastle? Like in 2 weeks' time, which is going to obviously be a big game.
J2, like there is no need for this to be happening. There is no need for that.
Jeez, man. Jeez.
It's match highlights, man. Have you seen Graham Potter's press conference?
Do you see this, AJ?
Wait, what did he say? What did he say, J Twist?
No. What
did he say, idea?
At least he said they played well. It's half time and they're exciting things here.
Mike, talk over it.
Yeah,
basically,
speak on it.
Yeah.
Things are happening, basically. Things are happening.
It's not over, man. It's not over.
It's not over, basically. It's only halftime, man. You know.
It's only half time, man.
It's only half time, bro. It's only half time.
Michael,
you know?
please help me. Mike,
what do you want,
talk about
AJ?
anything.
Discuss about this game? All right.
Anything you want.
Look, I was one of those guys that said Arsenal were winning the league. Now, that's not saying that City are not going to compete for it, but I generally thought that, hey, this might be a different Arsenal. But these last 3 games, they have capitulated. Defensively, I don't know what. Everybody was rating Saliba.
Mike, they've hit the brick wall. They've hit this brick wall.
No. Everybody was saying, Saliba, here's the crown. You're going to take it from Van Dijk. Well, Saliba right now is looking fraudish. I'm not going to lie. He's getting bullied by Tony. He got bullied by Haaland. He got bullied by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Saliba hasn't been good since the World Cup. Let's talk about this. The first goal for City was a Tomiyasu mistake. Great finish by KDB. Shout out to him. The second goal was a Gabriel mistake, and then City just pounced on it. Great pass from Haaland to, I think it was Gundogan, I want to believe it was. Yeah, Gundogan.
Yeah.
And then out wide to Grealish.
Haaland, great pass, yeah.
It was a great pass. Look, City didn't play the greatest in the first half, I thought. I thought actually Arsenal took the game to City, and City were kind of pinned back a little bit. Like, it was kind of different compared to the game at the Etihad, where it was a bit more 50-50. I thought today, actually, first half, Arsenal were really good. Look, Eddie Nketiah, we're seeing the levels that this guy's at. They're missing Gabriel Jesus. He should have scored that header he had in the first half.
Yeah, the first half, 100%.
So that's the problem here. Arsenal just don't have the squad depth, and City are champs. And this is what champs do. You could try and punch them out, but they'll give you that Deontay Wilder one punch land, and they'll give it to you again and again. And this is what champs do. And is it over? It's not over, because what we have seen in the past is City. No. Because City gotta beat these guys.
Mike,
like
you know the story. You've been in this position.
Yeah,
it never works out well.
Yeah, well, I do have.
City will drop points. We know that.
I do have PTSD. All right, guys. You know, I do suffer it from a couple of times during the night. Gerrard slip. Good Lord. Gerrard slip. And then this close to going over the line. There's been many moments. And Arsenal right now, I think they showed a lack of experience in these big moments. Because they just did not handle the pressure today. They created their own mistakes. And if you do that in a title race against this Man City squad, it's hasta la vista, try again next season. But now the real question is, can Arsenal bounce back? Or are they going to start fading more
how do they bounce?
and
Because
more
this
away?
is not like
Wait, how
1
far
point in
are
3
Newcastle
games.
away from them? Actually, how far?
Get the table. I think it's
Okay, 10 points. Never mind. Yeah, Newcastle are catching them. No,
United
never mind.
might be able to, but I doubt it.
Yeah, so
So
Arsenal will comfortably finish
United
with-
might what? I didn't say United might.
I said
win the
might
league.
be able to,
Might
but I
be able to
doubt
win.
it.
Oh, might be able to win.
United
Okay,
will.
might be
No,
able
not
to win the
league.
league.
No,
United
no.
will.
Mike has
Are
the
you
mic.
able to
Mike
zoom
has the
out?
mic.
Are you able to
Mike
zoom
has the
out?
microphone. Don't be rude.
No,
Mike has the
Mike, we
microphone.
got to do expected scrolls. Don't
Mike
worry,
has the
bro.
microphone.
That's for
Don't
me
be rude.
and
Mike,
for
I'm
me and
very sorry
HH.
about that.
Expected scrolls.
Expected scrolls, but
So-
okay.
Can you talk over Michael, please? Thank you.
Actually, Ricardo, where's your City shirt?
Oh, I can get it. You want me to go get it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please,
go for
No,
get it,
no,
Ricardo.
no,
Get
no,
it, Ricardo, man. Go on.
Artist, what is wrong with you? Oh, can you please take the mic, please?
Yes. Ricardo
Oh,
reminds me of that FIFA guy. Remember the guy in FIFA who wears all the jerseys? The guy in FIFA.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, shout out to Ricardo, man. Shout out to Ricardo, man.
I can't turn it around because unfortunately, this guy didn't get to participate today. It was gonna be Julian. I thought he was gonna get some PT.
Yeah, game time, but they didn't. No.
But nah, they didn't need him. They didn't need him. Look, I this is so obvious that there was no way Arsenal were gonna maintain this throughout the whole time. And I was surprised, to be honest, that City even won, to be honest, because the first half I thought, Saka gets that penalty, he's gonna score.
It was not
all
a
the
penalty,
momentum
by the way.
was.
It was not a penalty.
It was a penalty for him. But anyways,
no, it wasn't.
he was. I thought they were gonna get a second goal. But that didn't happen because City were the better team in the second half. Like Eddie and Nketiah, man, like you give that bum the number 14, like come on, like you can't put that expectation on that guy. Not that Henry ever really showed up in big games either, but it's just
that's fair.
I mean, he should have had. I'll say, man, he should have had like a hat trick. He should have had a hat trick.
Is this the turning point of the season?
Well, I've said it. I've said it from time ago. The turning point of the season is whether or not Arsenal can beat Manchester City. If they can't beat them, it's gonna go downhill. If they can't beat them, then I'll believe Arsenal can beat them. And now the next game's at the Etihad. After beating these guys, I've actually heard a stat that this is the 11th time in a row Man City have beaten Arsenal.
I saw It's crazy.
I think it was like six straight at the Emirates. So like you're telling me Arsenal literally just maintain the best field all across England just so Man City can come and curb stomp these guys annually? Like, come on, man. No, man. I think this is a part of the learning process. I think Arsenal at some point are going to slip up, lose more points. Man City, they're going to be there. They're going to hang on, but I will be surprised if Man City don't go on and win this league. Like I like also Martinelli, man. I don't care what anybody says. This guy's overrated as hell. Like he ain't that guy, bro. He ain't that guy.
He's gone worse this
He's
season.
gotten worse since the World Cup.
He's gotten worse.
Before the World Cup, he was good.
Well, actually, he's gotten worse since he signed that new contract. So yeah, I'm glad.
To be honest, our Conte slip has given this guy a career. If Conte did not slip, where would this guy be? So let's be real. Let's be honest, bro.
Yes,
he's still.
I said relax. What was talk to me, man? And then I'll come to you. Talk to me.
Look,
shout out to you, Oz. Shout out to you.
I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. I don't think this was the turning point. You know what the turning point was for Arsenal? Is when they tied to Brentford. After that game, every Arsenal fan I know was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna lose the league now because every refs are against us." Blah, blah. I've never stopped hearing about this offside BS. Like,
to be fair, Oz, that was bad. That was bad. That's the worst I've seen so far.
RDS.
Yeah.
Yes, it was offside. Don't complain about. It's over. It's done. If you're gonna lose the league because of one decision, you shouldn't be in a title race.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, you have to react.
You had a 6-point lead on these guys' City. It was at a point.
Eight.
They had a huge lead, and you're gonna blow. Your fate is in your hands, and you're gonna cry about a decision that probably should have gone your way. But
no, but you know what's the turning point though? Do you think if let's say Arsenal do lose the league, do you think the turning points would be that Everton loss?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Dash man.
Because you know what I always said. I always thought they'd draw with Brentford. But I thought that okay, you beat Everton.
They'll beat Everton.
You draw with Brentford.
They lost that new manager. If Lampard had been in charge, man, they would have beaten Everton. Sean Dyche, man.
I would disagree because when they lost that game to Everton, Man City didn't take advantage, so they probably felt like they caught a second chance, only to go tie against Brentford, and then City won.
But you know what? Everton's the easier game, though.
That's
what
I make it say. My point is that Everton was cool. New manager bounce. Still, you're top of the table. You're the best team in the league. You should still beat them. New manager or not. Brentford, they're a team playing well, and Brentford are a very difficult team.
And also by beating Everton and maintaining that gap, they potentially would have gone into this game with far less pressure. Yes. Because it was obvious to me watching Arsenal today that this was like I don't want to go redo United City sort of again, but you see again the difference between like an experienced coach and experienced players and not. Like there is a way that Arsenal could have potentially won this game, and actually out Fox Pep, but the sort of the passion, the emotion. I mean, you saw the scuffle with De Bruyne and Arteta for some reason, So it was clear that it was yes, okay, I get the passion, experience. Yeah, exactly. So that cost them on.
See, my thing is Leicester City is just like an anomaly, like magic in the bottom and so forth. So for Arsenal, I think the point that I just made is that either you're just an extremely good team or you've got to really be strong psychologically and mentally. It's very hard to have that psychological thing if you're a very young team without experience. Or you've got to be like, let's say, an Ajax 995, where you're just really, really good. And I think specifically with Jesus getting out injured, Arsenal just aren't good enough to go 38 games. And I always say that for a 38-game season, it will always favor that team that has the deeper squad.
And
that's able to be valuable.
Yeah, we know this. We said this.
We all knew coming into the season, the second half of the season was going to be Arsenal's weak point. Yeah. It's like every season under Mikel Arteta, the second half of the season.
But people told me that Arsenal have already won the league. Weeks ago, a lot of people said, "Oh no, Arsenal they'll win the league. They'll win the league." And I said, "Wait a minute, we've not even gone halfway through the season." So what I'm confused is that why were people so quick to already give Arsenal the title already when we didn't even play?
People were surprised how well. Let's be honest.
No, true. 50 points after something games is crazy. It's basically, I think. I don't think there's ever been a team, maybe apart from Liverpool, who have not won the league after getting so many points. I think like halfway through the season or something. But yeah,
everybody assumed Arsenal won the league because they were playing the best football in the league. No, that is not debatable. Even City were not as good as Arsenal. And then you see, it's like seeing United play, and you coming out of nowhere saying,
Oz are United in the title race.
No, they're not in the title race. They're not.
Oz, why are you so scared? Why are you
HH needs to relax with this.
We're not in the title.
It's 5 points.
If United are in a title race, Chelsea in the top 4 race. Is that fair?
Zoom out. Zoom out.
Yeah, scroll. For the love of God, scroll down, please. We need to see the context.
Oz. So you're telling me that you are 5 points behind City. All level games played, and you're not in a title race.
Why are we talking about this?
Do you think I'm stupid? I'm talking to Oz. I'm talking to Oz. Oz, do you think I'm stupid? You are 5 points behind City.
HH.
Why is United in this conversation?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Say something. HH.
Oz, can Oz please respond? Oz.
HH, tell me another team in the whole world that is playing 4 competitions. If you can name that, then maybe we say United are. But right now, we're the only team in the world in the 4 competitions. We're not in a title. Wait. I'm not doing.
Can I say something?
Yeah. No, wait, you're on for the quadruple. Though.
We're not.
No. We're
Let them come. Okay.
Yeah.
J2S. So 2 questions. First of all, has the title race swung, and are you? How happy are you that United are now finally back in a title race?
Why are you so obsessed with Man United, man? We're not in a title race.
I actually don't know. I don't know why.
It's weird.
I have two
HH,
questions.
let J Twist cook. Let J Twist cook. Go on, J Twist.
So the first question is,
Okay.
with this result, has the momentum now swung to City, and how relieved are you that finally United are now back in the title race after so long?
So just repeated the same thing again.
We're in a title race. Chelsea are in a top 4 race.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I thought Manchester United had bigger ambitions. I can't believe you guys are up.
Yeah. So knock your bum ass club out the Europa.
No. J Twist, relax. Barca favorites, man. We're underdogs. We're underdogs to the game. Barca are actually going to cook it. So yeah, come on.
Wait, real quick, guys. Would you consider 10 points a massive gap or no?
Yes.
Yeah, 10 points is a big gap. Yeah.
Okay, Jason, just keep talking.
Wait, HH, why did you bring that up?
Jason, can you just
Chelsea,
I'm curious. Jason, I'm talking to you.
It's top 4, man. It's top 4.
It was a bit random out of nowhere.
Sheikh, I'm speaking to you, Sheikh. Can you please answer on the and City talk to me?
Yeah.
This guy had a moment, man.
He's like, yes, 10 points, yes.
I was told Sleever is the next Van Dijk. I was told Aaron Ramsdale is the next David Seaman. I was told Odegaard is better than De Bruyne. I was told Eddie Nketiah is better than actually Jesus. So, and Saka's the best left wing or right wing in the world. So, why are they losing to Man City 3-1 when Spurs just beaten last week?
Do you know actually, HH, where the turning point was for Arsenal? And could it be? Was that City loss in the FA Cup. And some people have already said that in the chat, actually. When you have momentum...
you can't do that.
No, Dr. Arsenal. No.
Mike is saying.
When they have the winning momentum that Arsenal have, and they haven't had this for a very long time, you have to keep going. Now, could he have played his best squad? Possibly. I also think having no Jesus, because Jesus and Martinelli, they work together. Martinelli right now is a one-trick pony. That's all he is. He's a one-trick pony.
True.
You got to bring in Trossard. And I think somebody else has said this before, that Arteta's subs are very predictable. 70th minute, you bring on Trossard.
Yeah.
You got to bring in earlier into the game. Bring him into the 55th minute, 60th minute. See what he can do for more than 30 minutes. But he didn't, and but I can't. There's no blame on Arteta on this for this game. This is solely on the players.
But here's the thing, though. You know one thing, though, like, and this is a credit I have to give to Pep Guardiola. Pep is a mad guy. He's crazy. But, sometimes, when you're that good of a manager, you have to try things. Today, he tried something that didn't quite work out, and that's Bernardo Silva as a left back. Now, I mean, no one has the balls to do that other than Pep Guardiola. Nobody in the world has the balls to do that other than Pep Guardiola. But he did it.
Which works in the Premier League, but in the Champions League, it's a bit sus. It's a bit sus.
Adios. Let's stick to the topic. We're talking about the Premier League here, okay? The Champions, we will cook Pep in some other session. The lap stream is there. Let's give him his props, though. What happened at halftime? He changed it. He said, you know what? This is not working. Let's change it. I'm gonna be real right now. That has to be such a disgraceful penalty. That has to be the most nonsensical penalty I've ever seen in my life, bro. You tell me the referee literally waited till they cleared the ball from the line to call an advantage back. Be like, oh, that's an advantage.
Because if it was a goal, he would have stood.
Exactly.
If it was a goal, he would have stood.
No, I thought they changed the rule, though.
I
thought they changed the rule. Yes, are you sure double jeopardy, whatever it is.
No. That
Let Yasser cook.
All I'm saying is, if Nketiah did not take the shot off, and it was not headed towards goal, I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, that had an effect on him not actually trying to score that goal, but he did, and he did. He actually had the shot away, and what happened was a collision. This is a physical sport. 50-50, collisions happen. It is what it is, bro. That's hold on. And here's the thing, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I complain about things like this because these penalties are never given. If they were given, then I would shut my mouth and I would not say this. And this is the issue I have with the Premier League. It's like, okay, if it was a standard that every single time that this happened, hold on, let me land. No, let me vent. If there was a standard that every single time something like this has happened, we will give a penalty, I will shut my mouth. But it doesn't. This will happen time and time again and will not be given. But why are you giving this scenario? This is nonsense.
They gave it because they gave it because they screwed over Arsenal in the Brentford game. That's why they gave it. That's why they gave it.
Oh, come on.
Big nonsense.
Football is not black and white.
I want to say
black and white.
Yeah,
like some refs are going to give that, and some refs are not going to give that.
It's human.
Okay, let me come to Abdullah. What are you saying?
The Premier League are trying their best for Arsenal to win their league in terms of decisions. And I need to say something.
Here we go, man.
Arsenal fans are flip-flops. Let me explain why.
Okay, no, but Abdullah, no. Say this without mentioning the word Tories. Go for it.
I won't mention it. One minute they are VAR kings / VAR beggars. Then 1 minute they're VAR victims. Arsenal are victim FC. Their fans flip-flop to being victims to then being delusional. Then victims, then delusional. Victims, then delusional. You deserve this. No club deserves this, like, decisions going like losses than them. Honestly, like, they're so unbearable. And thanks to one PR machine, and I'm not going to say names, some certain platform that's a PR machine, there's like, oh, well, it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal. Unlike one realist, Lee Gunner, it's not good enough. If you had high standards, we aim for. It's top 4 we aim for. And then
so let me come to Kenny, talk to me. So where were you at with Arsenal and City and the whole title race and so forth? So
yeah, like I said in past weeks, like people were crowning Arsenal a bit too early. Like I said, they still had to play Man City, and like some people said, like last year we saw already that it's quite a young team, and then they should have got top 4 last year, and then they crumbled at the end. So I think people got a bit too excited. But I don't think Man City are going to win as well. Like Arsenal are still have the game in hand, so they still like. Obviously now Man City are favourites.
Who'd you put your money on?
Man City, obviously, because the experience.
Kenny, do City go to play Chelsea home or away?
Kenny, don't answer that
question. No, I'm legit. I'm legit because I'm legit because that result might decide.
Kenny, don't answer that question.
That result might decide the title. That's why I'm asking Kenny.
Yes, mute. There you go. So Kenny, you were saying?
No, but yeah, like I said, Man City they got the favorite right now because of the experience. They've been there, done that already. Whereas as Arsenal, they haven't shown us the capabilities of that. We haven't seen them under pressure, or the couple times we've seen them under pressure, like, they didn't show us that they can actually handle it. So Man City are definitely favorites right now.
Let me hit this Dubinsky, man.
Like,
shout out to your boy.
Don't lose the game, bro. Like,
Ray Hodgson said Enzo was taken to the.
You did. He took him to the. Oh, he did. He did say that. Oh, I love it. And I think I deserve it.
Oh dear.
What?
What?
Yeah, it's David T. Chelsea should have worn the yellow and black kits to confuse Dortmund. Oh, wow. Okay, what was it called? What's this guy saying? The stalker has a Ballon d'Or clause. What? Who is the stalker?
I assume he's talking about Mudryk. I'm assuming he's talking about Mudryk, but I could be wrong.
All right.
Ballon d'Or clause.
He's talking Arsenal. That makes sense, I guess.
I don't know. The AO. I don't know who that is. The
Ow.
AO.
Ow.
Can I please read the guy's job? The AO, whoever that is, caught ball watching. Not the first time he does that. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Damn, David T, man. That
went from the out to wow, man.
Check Igal's meltdown on the terrace later.
Yeah, bro. He was crazy.
Nah, that was crazy. That was funny.
Bro, he
went crazy. I thought he was gonna cry.
But he went crazy because he felt that Arsenal lost, or he was just sad that Arsenal lost. In terms of what?
No. It was another guy. Basically, the other guy called the team like pussies or whatever. The female part, and then he just lost it. It was like, oh, what's going on? Just one loss, and the new fan just turn around and all that. Basically, it was pissed that the other fan like, yeah, sure, like some of these Arsenal fans, like it's like they're waiting for the downfall.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, did Arsenal? That's why Yo, little bro, did you really believe?
Oh, here we go, little bro.
Did you really believe you win the title?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, your little bro,
there are
and my
levels
little
to
bro.
this.
Your little bro and my little bro.
Yeah, man, they're little bro, man. Shout out to Casey. They told us Lego Man will be at Pep. Odegaard. Oh wow.
Yeah, they told me Odegaard was better than Bruno. People said Odegaard was better than Bruno.
City are madly irritating. But I'd rather have them top of the table over Arsenal every day. AFT printed a shirt with the Premier League table when Arsenal were did they?
Yes. No, they did. I sent it to your DM. No, I sent that picture to your DM.
Yes, they did.
I sent that picture to your DM.
No, they didn't.
Why did they do this?
Drop the
Wait. No, that's not a real thing. That's not a real thing.
No, it's a real thing. No, Cecil from AFTV.
It's real.
Yeah,
He's a clown. It's real. It is real.
It's real. Yeah.
Hold on.
AFTV are clowns.
Why
No. I'm so happy. You know who I can't stand on Twitter? The Woe Beast guy, whatever his name is.
No way.
Oh, dude.
No way.
He's a clown.
No.
Oh my god.
So basically, that shirt is already out of date.
Cecil, man. I think it's Cecil, isn't it? It's called Cecil or something. Yeah, Cecil, man. Come on.
That's what 19 years will do. 19 years will do.
Shout out to LT. Pep beat them away with Bernardo at left back for 60 minutes.
Crazy though.
Yeah.
No way. Fergie would never.
Right.
Oh,
relax.
India, they thought they'd win the league.
That song is nice though. That song is nice. I'm not gonna
Little bro, man. Shout out to little bro, man.
The success of the field.
Arsenal, it's that.
R.I.P.
Oh dear. Come on, David T. Give them.
Salibumba is the okay.
Shit laugh. That's bad. No, come on, sorry, I should laugh. That's just that's bad. Sorry.
That's bad. I can't laugh.
That's bad. I can't laugh. That's bad.
Isn't this typical Arsenal though? How do you?
Nah, that's messed up.
That's messed up.
Let's keep.
Goodness, where are these?
That's bad, man. That's bad.
Oh, okay. God.
Okay, now, Koke, man. Thank you for the dog, man. Loftus cheek, more like lifted cheek. Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yo, what's going on today with all these? People are inspired. What's going
on? Wow.
Post-Valentine's Day frustration,
unpopular
man.
opinion. Liverpool, when everyone is fit, and Man United have a better squad than Arsenal. They were massively overachieving anyways. Look, bro, look, let's just play.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
Let's just play that Arsenal gets top 4.
Imagine they don't get top 4. That's crazy.
No, you know the issue is.
No, chill out. No, relax.
You know what the issue is, right? Man City is the issue. If you want to beat Man City, you had to keep that lead. If you have 8-point gap, you have to keep it. If that gaps keep going down, it's game over.
They'll come for you. They'll come for you.
Yeah.
No. Basically, for like Arsenal, you handed it because Brentford soft, but you should be beating Brentford at home, and you can't be losing to it. You can't be losing to a relegation side. You can't.
The real question is Chelsea coming for top 4?
Elijah, your thoughts on this whole title race, man, with Arsenal and
City? Okay. Yeah, that was not fun. If you're an Arsenal fan, that was nowhere near fun to watch. Like, all 3 goals were based off of basic errors. Like, that is horrible. And what's crazy is Haaland was a non-factor until he scored. That's the thing that blew my mind. Remember, he could have
26 goals. 26
Oh yeah. Man, I'm gonna give it to him.
Like what's called 32 in all comps. That's
it's insane. But you got to think about it. Haaland did not do anything until he scored, which is like it's really mind blowing. As like the places he puts himself for success is really impressive. Arsenal, man, I really feel bad for Arsenal because it's like they had all of this momentum. And then these just basic, slip ups, these very, very small slip ups.
Why do you feel bad for Arsenal?
No, because
he's a Liverpool fan, man. He hates Man City. He's supposed to hate like Man City.
I don't hate Man City. I hate Manchester United. That's different. But
see, that rivalry's dead, man.
No, everyone hates Manchester. No, everyone hates Manchester United. It is, and they'll hate them even more.
I wonder why.
For United.
Don't worry. Arabian Nights is coming, but sorry, go on. Go on, Elijah.
Things happening.
Honestly, like at this rate, I can't. Like for me, I always say the title is not decided until match 35. So I'm gonna wait and see how this goes. Obviously, Arsenal has that game in hand, so get ready for the back and forth.
So can you bring up Martin Rosario's comment, please?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Go ahead.
Can you bring up Martin Rosario's comment, please?
If you have
What about Haaland? Because I think this will give more context to what Elijah was saying.
Yeah.
No, there's no need for that. There's no need for that. No.
Can you bring him up? Give Elijah more comment. It's important.
Educational purposes, man. Bro, that's bad.
That was so unneeded.
Sorry, Elijah, go on. It was just to give you your point more context.
Top 4, man. Only 10 points. Only 10 points.
No, but it's just like, man, like that's just gotta suck. Like right now, the title's not over. Let's just get that out the way. Like the title's not done. Now if Arsenal can like get their stuff together, win that game in hand, get ready for the back and forth. But damn, Pep is a mad genius, man. Pep is freaking mad genius. How you play Bernardo Silva at left back for 60 minutes and it works? It works.
Oh wow, he's a mad genius that can't win a UCL without Messi. But continue to cook though.
He's a domestic mad genius right now.
Yes, domestic mad genius. Yes.
For me,
you might win it.
For me now, I think with their squad depth, City needs to now start to look at the future because they're going to be looking at thinking if they can do this treble thing. I don't think that's possible. I think I'm speaking a bit too early or too dense, but it's getting real. It's getting very real because if City three-peats, man, it's gonna suck. From my end, it's gonna suck. But God, City's just too good, bro. They're just too good. I have no words.
Yeah. Yes. So what's it called? Ardias, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
9 points and relegation. What? Anyway, sorry. I was just reading another comment. Sorry, I didn't know you came to me straight away. Let me quickly just.
No. You know what it is. Here's the thing. Let me mute. You know what it is. I wish I had a time machine so I could go back in time, and now I wish that I was a lot harsher during the early years and so forth.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. RDS and Weiska, I am going to remember these days, man, because the bullying you've put me through.
No, it's not. No. These are.
All I'm saying is have your fun now. Have your fun now. All I'm saying is that you know what? You're lucky that I wasn't a lot harsher.
Hold on.
You're there. I wasn't a lot harsher.
With that time machine, how many years would you have to go back to get that hair back?
1800s.
That's harsh for SK. Even that's harsh. That's harsh. That's harsh for SK. That's harsh. No. It's fine. So but ultimately, regarding Arsenal City, I always said I have actually said from the beginning, and Galak who's here can even bring up the receipts. Like I've said several times, that over a 38 game, it will always be the team with the biggest squad that's more likely to win. The title, and that's with any league, let alone the Premier League. That was the case. So, is it any surprise that coming into the business end of the season, although there's still more games to play, that City, who've got the experience compared to Arteta, who increasingly, to me, like looking at him, like put Arsenal Football Club to the side, just looking at Arteta as a manager, like at the end of he's young, he's inexperienced, and he's doing a good job,
yeah.
but almost recently, it's almost like he's just been so rattled. Like even on the sideline, he looks like he's always trying to move around something. I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
because I did the whole thing with him and De Bruyne, where he was trying.
Yeah, De Bruyne, so but even beforehand, like in upper games, you see him going out of his technical area, running up and down. It comes across as a guy to me who
he's young. He's young.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So you compare that to mans with experience, Pep Guardiola, Ten Hag, Tuchel, etc. You see them on maybe not Conte, but other managers.
Because I say a very good point. Because he actually has a very good points. Let's look at Leicester City right now. Never won the league and so forth. So when things were getting tough, it is very important to have a level-headed manager because again, look at remember Keegan and Newcastle. Because if your manager is rattled, it translates into the dressing room. It does. But Ranieri, who was always a calm guy and had huge experience before Leicester City, knew that no matter what's happening, keep calm, keep focused.
Exactly.
But if your manager is showing emotion and so forth, you follow your manager. He's your leader, so it permeates into the team.
Exactly.
This is. I just feel like if psychologically Arsenal could be affected, specifically with that point you're making due to Arteta being so emotional.
Yeah, exactly.
He's actually calmed down. I don't get it.
Yeah.
He's calmed down since Newcastle.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I'm not. Well, I mean, I don't know what was going on today with the whole De Bruyne thing. So if that's classic calm,
I mean, De Bruyne pushed him.
Yeah, but but Betsy, what are you doing? But what are you doing there? But what are you doing there? That's the point.
He provoked De Bruyne.
Yeah,
he provoked him.
Yeah, so that's my point. Like, what are you even doing there? You know what I mean? Like, did you see Ten Hag going around trying to provoke? Like, no. So the point I'm trying to make is that like it's not a slight at Arteta because he is young. So like it's to be expected. It's not like it's like a criticism. It's just that when we are talking about like going up against whatever issues with Pep in the season and stuff like that, at the end of the day, he is still the far more experienced and superior coach with a far more with a squad that has more depth than Arsenal squad has. So yes, I think I won't. Let's be real. Like City are going to drop points. Like not going to go from now to the end of the season winning every single game. I find that highly unlikely. They'll drop points somewhere. Maybe Newcastle, Chelsea, Liverpool. I don't know. They'll pick up some points somewhere. So
continue, please.
So not the end of one. I mean, and just look at when is Jesus coming back? Because Jesus is apparently back in training. So is he coming back?
Is it March?
End of this month, I believe.
End of this month. So if Arsenal can at the very least continue to win their games till the end of March, and Jesus comes back, then maybe they still have a chance. Because City as well could get City could potentially still get their injuries. They've got Champions League sort of coming back, and you never know. Yeah. So, but at the end of the day,
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to finish, but at the end of the day, like I think that the truth be told, we've got to be honest with ourselves and think, like the reality is that right now where football is going, the league title will almost always 100% go to the team that has the best squad, not the best 11, but the best squad. It's as simple as that.
Because best 11, that's for a cup. Because in a cup, anything can happen. Yeah. But in a marathon, you need a squad because of how things happen and so forth. And squads, more times than not, will always say, "What's up?" Yes, talk to me.
No, I mean, is this crazy how everything has happened? Everything has unfolded prior to this game is insane. It's actually insane. Sean Dyche comes in for Everton, and then gets a result against Arsenal, 1-0. Who predicted that?
New manager bounce. I
mean, if you're going to be champions, that cannot matter.
You have to win.
You have to win. They didn't win there. Brentford came to their home, to the Emirates. Got a draw somehow, some way. Yes, they can say they were VAR, whatever, but Brentford, in a way, they played really well. The Arsenal honestly did not deserve to win that game. I don't care what anyone said. Brentford played really well, and then it's like everything that has led up to this game. This was a game that was so massive, so big for Arsenal Football Club. For these players, it was that big. I'm not gonna lie, everyone. It was that big because it's about the psychological aspect of the game. It's not about the players and everything. It's about, because you only need one or two players to have doubt in their mind for everything to kind of like things not to go
Crumble.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you need like one or two players to be like, you know what? I know we were trying to go for the league this year, but we're not gonna do it. You just need one or two players of doubt. And that's what could happen in a game like this. Because if you look at the game and look back in the game, Arsenal players might be saying, man, how did that happen? Because the first half.
Wait, hold on. How did what happen? How did they lose the game?
How did we lose 3-1? Like, because like the thing, what ended up, because the first half, pretty much, I'm like, wow, Arsenal is actually dominating this game. I know the one mistake by Tomiyasu, one mistake. That Arsenal haven't done till this point. A crucial mistake. De Bruyne scores. Gift. It was an actual gift. And
I'll give credit to De Bruyne. That was a finish as well.
Like, 100%. That was a great finish.
It's KDB though.
But
can I say something?
Wait, actually, no. But sorry, but yes, on that point though, this is why I said dominating. Whenever I want to say dominating, it's interesting. So I'm looking at the stats now. So Arsenal had 10 shots, 1 on target. City had 9 shots, 6 on target. And it was also interesting. Arsenal had 64% per possession. City had 36% per possession.
No, I just feel like when I say dominating, I feel like the way you expect Man City to play, you never expect Man City not to have the ball, irrespective of who they're playing. Because you just feel like that's just the type of team they are. They're going to out-possess you. Then you just have to play in terms of counter-pressing, counter-attacking, etc. But then, especially, Arsenal just felt like they had a lot of confidence today. But,
Yasser.
Yeah.
Ederson got yellow card in the first half for time wasting. These guys were wasting, of course they won fair and square, but these guys were wasting time in the first half.
Why didn't you guys man mark KDB out of the game? Was there a reason why you didn't specifically target Kane? Because he's one of the main suppliers to Haaland, and you saw that in this game. Why didn't you man mark him out of the game?
I don't have answers, but let me just add to what Yasser was saying. So basically, I think at some point Arsenal were so lucky that we were saying, "Oh, this is the luck of champions." So we went to Tottenham, we won where we never win. We scored like a last-minute goal at United. Everything was going for us, and City was still dropping points. They dropped points to United and so on. And then now it's like, we go to Everton when they got a new manager. If it was Lampard then, we would probably still win that game. Then Brentford, that call that was missed. It's just like now we're just having bad luck. And then just before this game, Partey injured. What? It's crazy. Let's see.
Here's the thing, and this is something I'll say about Arteta. As much praise we gave him this season, the one thing I will say about Arteta as a criticism, hopefully people perceive it as constructive criticism, because I don't want to. These Arsenal fans, they're emotional right now. I don't want to get abused.
Don't mind
my hands up, Arsenal fan. I'm putting my hands up because I be getting text messages about Arsenal fans when I say something. I be honestly, a criticism to Arteta is, He's the type of manager that he has a game plan. He will coach the game plan, and for 90 minutes he will play for that game plan, irrespective of what happens in the game. I think Arteta, I feel like sometimes you have to take risks. You have to do something. Just bringing on Trossard.
But he's still. As I said, he's inexperienced. He's still.
So
letting on the job.
Bringing on Trossard at that point for Martinelli all the time. No, maybe push Martinelli as a striker or play Trossard and do something different.
Or do now you should be a manager, so you should always be able to say what's up. Was Partey that big a miss? How big of a miss? Would Partey have really changed the course of this game? I'm just asking the question. I don't think so. I
think his presence. That's one thing that I'll give to Partey is his presence. When you play against Partey, it's different when you're playing against Jorginho.
Yeah.
Because Jorginho, you feel like you have the physicality aspect of it. You feel
No. Okay, can I ask you a question? Out of the 3 midfielders, who was the worst? Who was the best?
Xhaka was the worst.
Who was the best?
Look, I hope you're not too disappointed, brother, man.
I don't know.
I thought Saka was horrible today. But
The
Gala,
best midfielder for Arsenal was actually Jorginho.
No,
So
but
you can't really-
Relax,
I don't know.
relax, relax.
I don't disagree with you. No, Gallic, I'm not saying that Jorginho had a bad game. I'm not saying that at all. But what ends up happening is like when you play against a Partey, you have to think about other things as well. You got to think of, okay, I'm not going to win this 50-50 because he's just massive. He's just big. He's just too strong. That's a certain thing. That's the thought process you have as a player. So it changes the mentality of how the other players approach you. With Jorginho, you can tell there's a confidence with Jorginho where like, okay, Jorginho, he's going to be good at reading the game. He's going to be good at his positioning. But then if I could get if I can get an opportunity where I can like literally is 1v1 against him, I pace him. I can pass him. I can literally win this 50-50 header against him because Jorginho is not going to be that. I'm physically stronger than Jorginho. Was Partey is a brick, but in a good way. Partey is a unit.
He's African,
You know what I mean? Like you can't go physical with him because he's gonna be dominating you. You can't win the headers against him. You can't try to go 50-50 with him because you think twice. You know, it's a psychology aspect of it. You know, it's a presence.
Please ask Ardes the password to the Arab Oil Tinder app because Liverpool need that oil money and we can't have RDS twerking out here alone. Pause.
I will answer Super Chat. I'll say this. Because I presume this guy's obviously a Liverpool fan, Vlad. So what I'll say is this: is that there is some slight scary rumblings that are going on behind the scenes, and they are rumors. You know, so maybe not strong rumors, but they're rumors nonetheless. And the rumors are that if Qatar pay what the Glazers want, that the Glazers may use that money to go to Merseyside. There's some rumors going around. So I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. It would be a bit real if
it could get real.
No. We can't let United win to that level. That's too many. Wait, hold on. Aren't United supposed to be suffering? No, come on. That's too many.
That would. It's just rumors, but I mean, there's talks.
That could get real, man. It could get real.
Your boy Nemo said, we are not scared of City. They're dropping points. But basically, I think, look, of course it will drop points. I think this is going to affect Arsenal profoundly. I mean, like, why worry what's with this whole title thing, man, with regard to Arsenal and City and where we are?
From what Arsenal fans told everybody here, they'll almost make you believe that they can still do something. But Pep is different with this domestic shit, man. Like this is his thing.
Like he's the greatest domestic manager of all time.
Yeah, this is his thing. Like it's hard to throw him off, and he's obsessed with it. And so are the players. KDB is obsessed with this league, and bro, I told you about the Earl, man. I told you about the Earl at the start of the season. You didn't want. You said it, the criticism he got was he's just a goal scorer. I don't know how that's a criticism, but there you go. He's just a goal scorer, so that's a criticism now. So the guy can't score goals. That's a criticism. But the other thing was he doesn't create. Bro, he's chipping into other areas of the game as well, and his movement off the ball, his positioning. It's bro. If Lep somehow bottles this league with that freak up front,
he won't.
26 goals.
But see, yes, okay. Now you can see why Lil Bro is pissing me off. Because do you know how amazing the narrative would be if City didn't win the UCL, didn't win the league, and Haaland scored like 40 or 50 goals? That's
But that's too good. That's too good.
It's too good.
That's why it won't happen. So it's too good of a narrative for it to happen. But
the thing is. Sorry, brother.
No, go on.
Go
on. I don't put this on Arteta, to be honest. The players have to step up. Like you have to. If you're gonna be champion and if you're gonna have the top 4 shirt and you're gonna wear it with pride, you're gonna have to step up. Like you need to step up in these occasions. And that's how you win. That's how you win leagues. You got to come clutch. I don't know what this whole hype about Martinelli is. All I see is another bum Brazilian yoga Eurovision merchant without blonde hair.
YSK, he has ozolitis right now, unfortunately.
The only thing.
Wait. Do we need to do like a proper passport check on these Brazilians and so forth?
He's half Bolivian.
The only thing he's missing from that yoga.
He's a Bolivian water carrier. That is what he is. I said when the World Cup came around.
Seriously,
do you not trust
Martinelli? No, HH. We laugh. It's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. Like the only thing missing is blonde highlights or blonde hair. Like that's the only thing missing from his profile.
They're not
like everything about him just speaks that kind of that particular nature style of play. And Ketia, like these dudes really they try to convince everybody that
YSK, the only Eddie Murphy I recognize is from Beverly Hills Cop, man. Eddie Murphy was never going to carry these guys all the way through. He's never going to carry these guys all the way through.
They tried
really, Eddie Murphy, really? Or you're the main striker? Come on, man.
The speed in which they cast Jesus aside as soon as this guy starts scoring just a couple of goals. The speed in the way these dudes just cast him aside.
Eddie is better. Eddie is better.
Bro, Eddie this, Eddie that. Eddie who? Like, what's he? Bro, he's not gonna lead you to anything, man. Even though that guy Henry was a bum in the big occasions, he's not that guy. He's not that guy. Like this guy, what he's trying to achieve is Theo. What he's trying to achieve, Theo. He's trying to achieve Theo Walcott levels. That's what he's trying to achieve.
Well,
not Henry.
I'm gonna say he's
not Henry. You're not winning leagues. You're not leading leagues with freaking Nketiah, bro. Like these dudes gotta relax. And if I say for Lev, do your the 3P, man. God bless you. Do the 3P. We still want that CO.
Yes.
So I still want that CO.
YSK, one question.
No, okay. Can I just say? Hold on. Let's just one thing real quick. So, Leicester City at home, then Liverpool away, Southampton at home, Brighton.
Okay, I appreciate the United fixture. I appreciate the United fixture. No, I appreciate the United fixture.
We're not in a title race, man.
They're not in a title race.
We're not in a title race.
Fuck's sake, man. I know. We're playing Liverpool in 2 weeks. Of course, it's United. What's wrong? Shameless guy, man.
All I'm saying is there is a chance.
Okay.
There is a chance.
Wait, hold on. So guys, the panel. Just one quick thing. Is there a chance that next week it's officially when the next in the Chelsea is officially the end of Chelsea season if they get knocked out by Dortmund? Is there a chance there? Will it officially be the end of Chelsea season if you lose to Dortmund in the next week? Is there a chance there? Be honest.
I want you to be honest, and I want you to answer this. Like, I want you to put the camera on yourself when you answer this. Are you scared of Southampton?
Gatlock, thoughts on Man City and Arsenal and the title?
There's two legitimate questions there. I think.
I still haven't heard the answer. I know you're mid-table, but
I know.
At least I've got to.
I know. Come on. End of season, Southampton. Let us know, please.
Wait, Adias. If he doesn't want to speak fluent mid-table, at least give it to us in fluent transfers. Whatever language you want to choose.
Can you talk about Arsenal and City, please? With a round of.
Sorry, this is bad.
Yo, HH.
This is bad, man.
I remember when you made your Enzo Fernandez deal and whatnot, and I told you
Arsenal
that, bro,
and Manchester City.
Let me touch on the first one first. I wasn't interested.
Let Gala cook for a little bit. Like, just give him 30 seconds. Give him 30 seconds, Gala. Go on.
Because, bro, I said it before. Like, I was even asking you and Eric this. I was like, congratulations on all these signings. But, bro, we're in an era of the manager is still the king. Okay? If you have some donkey up there and you have a donkey controlling a bunch of diamonds, nothing's going to happen, bro. Because at the end of the day, Potter doesn't really know how to use this player. Like, bro, I mean, the guy realized that there was so much melanin in the squad, and the guy had to remove Aubameyang and put the white dudes inside there, man. And Mudryk, your Ukrainian guy that you brought because you felt guilty of what your former owner did.
That's proper
That guy
Wow.
on the left
Proper
ain't doing
Chelsea.
anything for you guys, man.
They gave donations, Gatlock. They gave
Wait,
donations.
Gatlock, are you saying that deal was compensation?
Bro, yeah, pretty much. They had to do something, okay? They had to look nice. It was PR, basically, like Hollywood. You said
So wait, Gatlock, are you calling him a mascot? Are you calling him a mascot?
Well, let me
Gatlock, you have about 2 minutes because I need to give it to Nemo and Matt. So you better hurry the hell up.
Oh, and by the way, this is the second Nigerian guy to have scored against you. First one was Okafor. Now it's Adeyemi. But anyway,
respect Nigerians, man. It's looking good, man. It's looking good.
Anyway,
National team, anyway.
As for this game, this was coming. This was coming. This Arsenal City game, this was coming because this guy's conceded too many goals at home. 1, 2. This guy has stuck with, even in Football Manager and FIFA, you gotta change something, bro. This guy has stuck to the same lineup throughout the entire, like, bro. You gotta change something because there are some players that are not that consistent. I'm shocked that they even played this well up to now. But you can tell that these guys are running out of ideas, and this is where Arteta needs to, because if this guy is bottled top 4, going for a league title is a completely different level, bro. It's a completely different level. Look, if they win their game in hand, they can still do something, bro. This City team, they finally started to click, man. They started to click, and let's be honest, I never expected them to bottle this early. I was waiting till like April for this kind of hangout. I wasn't expecting it to happen in February. Like, that's what I didn't expect it to happen in February. But it was 8 points clear. I knew the funny thing, every time, I think it was in January before New Year, they kept on bringing these stats. Arsenal, every team that's had about 50 points at this stage have gone on to win the league. Everybody has gone on to win the league. And I was like, I bet you this is the year.
By the way,
just because Arsenal had
So Arsenal will be the first team to break that trend.
They will be the first. They are just as bottlers as much as their neighbors, Tottenham. Those guys are useless, man. There are some teams that you can never depend on. Those teams are Arsenal, Tottenham, Dortmund. Those are the bottle teams. Like,
PSG as well.
PSG. Those are the kind of teams that are usually at the top that you can never really count on. It takes a lot. It takes deliverance. It takes HH's jinx. It takes YSK's jinx. It takes everybody's kind of, bro. It takes a lot of things to break that kind of bottle mentality, that bottle spirit, that kind of where's Dr. Oz kind of surgery you need, because those guys are like it's like your boy called.
Are you giving the title to Man City now? Are you giving it the title to Man City? Or should we wait to see how Aston reacts? Or do you feel like even now, this is the turning point?
No. You see, I still want some up and downs, because you know when you watch a series, the drama of up and downs, that's AFTV for me. You see, I need that kind of hope destroyed. What I want from AFTV is what you had for France versus Switzerland when they got knocked out in the Euros, because, bro, that's the kind of mental pain I love. Because I'm telling you, I'm in double digits for the amount of times.
That's very twisted.
No,
wait, Gallo, can you remind me who missed the?
Yep, I've got it ready. It's ready.
Nemo, get ready to talk. I'm gonna come to you, Matt. Gatlock, are you finished, Gatlock?
No. All I want to say is, bro, do you know how many times I've rewatched that your post match of
Nemo AFC? Can your boys react to this heavy loss, man? Nemo.
HH, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
All right. I don't want to make excuses, but let's keep it real, guys. No party in the game at all. Like I knew.
He's been garbage.
No, but you have to deal with it. You can't just be
because
we didn't have one player. Boom. You're at home.
Of course. And HH, I'll keep it real. Before Tomiyasu made that mistake, who would you first pip to get the goal? Arsenal or City? Before Tomiyasu made that mistake.
Oh yeah,
who would
true. No,
you say
Arsenal,
most-
Arsenal, yeah.
Arsenal, right? I think HH, when that happened, the whole I don't think it shifted because throughout that first half we were all over them. But I do think it made our defense a little bit uncomfortable, saying that Haaland was on it more, KDB started getting involved more. I think that it didn't shift the whole game, but it definitely did play into our minds. Now, with that being said, HH, I'm hearing people saying, this is what I don't like about Arsenal fan. This is what I don't like about Arsenal Twitter. AJ, I'm hearing people say that we're gonna bottle top four. Top four?
Come on.
I don't obviously nothing's guaranteed, but come on, look at Newcastle has 11 more draws.
Yeah,
than
and I think that's the issue because the hope I'm holding on to is they draw a lot of games. So I'm just trying to do some.
Wait, why are you holding on to
Neymar?
Why are you holding on to hope, though?
That's
I
was talking to Neymar.
We want to clarify why you are the hope for you.
So Neymar, as you were saying, because they're drawing a lot of games, I think top four for you is good. So
yeah, for me, top four is fine, HH. But this is what I'm saying. I'm hearing people saying, "Oh, City won the league already." We are only in February. I'm HH. I was 1 year old when we won the league. I didn't see it. I was 1 year old, HH. I was 1 year old when we won the league. When you're a baby, you can't really you don't understand anything. I had no idea Arsenal was even an entity at the time. There was just some red team, Right now, HH, I'm so confident in this team. Villa Park, you're telling me we're not going to get 3 points? HH, if we get 3 points at Villa Park, it's back on. It's back on. Because now what? City have to respond. It's going to go back and forth. City have what?
But you have to now go to the Emirates. You have to go to the Emirates.
Delusion. Nemo, can I ask you a question?
Ask me a question, Gala. Ask me a question.
Is your dad an Arsenal fan or something?
Is my dad an Arsenal fan?
Yeah.
No, my cousins are.
Okay, because I need to know who passed it on to you because when you're like a foreign fan, like me, I'm from Nigeria, bro. You gotta see your team win something before you become a fan of them.
Yeah,
so
I'm not.
I was just wondering how you became one.
Yeah, I'm not Nigerian. I'm not Nigerian, but I'm Caribbean. I'm Caribbean though, and a bunch of my cousins are Arsenal fans. So that's where I basically got it from them. I was a kid.
Arsenal are global, man. Arsenal are global. I mean, not as big as Chelsea, but they're global.
Question as well.
Yeah, go on, Jake.
Yeah. How old are you when Arsenal in the Champions League?
Wow, Swiss, why did you do that?
This is what I'm saying. HH. I'm telling you, the Liverpool game is in. I think I don't know. I think the Liverpool game is sometime. I don't know when the Liverpool game is. HH, you see that run before the Liverpool game? Mark my words, HH. We are going unbeaten. If we don't go unbeaten, I will gladly come back on this stream. I will hang up the title.
Neymar, I don't think Neymar, I don't think you know who this guy is. I don't think you know who this guy is because when he says these things, it activates this guy, and so for that, he's very good at his job.
He's very good.
So Neymar, unless you want Arsenal to fail, I don't think you want to put out these words and say, "Hey, clip
have hope,"
because you will get clipped.
Have hope, football hunt. Mark my words. We are going unbeaten. Up until that Liverpool game. I don't know what's going to happen.
Hold on. So you're saying that, okay, so Villa away, Leicester away, Everton at the crib, Bournemouth at the crib, Fulham away,
yes,
Palace at the crib. Because my thing is here.
To be fair, Fulham away is probably the only one that says the hardest out of those games.
See, Villa away is...
Villa is not hard.
Should beat Leicester.
It's going to be hard.
Should beat Everton. Should beat Bournemouth. Should beat Palace. This is a tricky one.
You have J5 and Xhaka.
Continue. Wait. HH, you see the people? You see what they're doing? We're disrespecting to Jorginho. This man put Madrid in a spliff. He put Madrid in a spliff. You're telling me J5 can't handle Villa? J5 can't handle.
Hey, wait a second. All Arsenal fans don't subscribe to what he's saying, okay?
When did he put Madrid in a split? I thought Kante put Madrid in a split.
Jorginho put that midfield trio in a spliff. We are perfect.
Nah, it was Kante and
I thought it was
Kilimanjaro.
Shut your goddamn ass
It's not
up.
J5 anymore. It's J12 now.
J2O.
It's J12.
J2O is there with Twitter.
It's a good shout out to J2, man. It's a good drink, man. Relax, refreshing. It's good. It's good.
I've not had that for like over 20 years or something. I've not had that for a long time.
Can't keep saying 20 years. He's running the 20 now.
Wait, hold on. Let me quickly comment to your boy, man. So, Matt.
I thought you were 19, HH.
Exactly. How can you be 19?
So
he's got that Fabinho.
Can I respond? Betsy, I was joking. I haven't had that in 2 years.
Fabinho.
Fabinho tax, man.
Fabinho vibes.
I'm going to be 20 October 4th. So, Matt, talk to me. Matt, very, very briefly, like about 10 seconds on Chelsea, about 10 seconds max on Chelsea. Then talk to me about Arsenal and City. Matthew?
Yeah, sorry about it, yeah, mate. Mate, Chelsea, let me say on Chelsea, because I want to speak on Arsenal. Chelsea, shit. Potter's, shit. Next week, Southampton, better win, or Potter's, shit. Arsenal, yeah? Honestly, it's Arsenal, yeah? Arsenal fans, you know, I understand Arsenal fans thinking they're going to win the league. Because I remember HH, we were here exactly about a year ago, and I was sitting here saying Chelsea we're going to win the league last season, you know, because we were killing it, man. Honestly, and I remember the days we were killing it. And we had the injury problem. And same thing with Arsenal. It's the injury problem that's going to kill them. I generally thought Arsenal had a very, very high chance if they're going to have injuries. Because the reason why City are first is because they have depth. Bernardo Silva was playing left back today, as I've been hearing. You know, like they have the depth to just go and do these magical wonders. So you have depth, you win the league. Last season, we didn't have that depth. That's why we never won the league. You know, Reece James, Chilwell got injured, our two best players. We had no backup. Arsenal, this season, you got Partey injured. You got our Asian Jorginho there. You know, he's losing games on purpose. That's why we sent you over. You know, big man Georgie. That's why we respect him. Our top three Ballon d'Or winner, by the way. And you guys don't have Gabriel Jesus. And you guys thought Nketiah was going to be your next Thierry Henry. Gave him the number or something. So, you know, that's that. So, I don't think Arsenal will win the league now. I mean, you know, their injuries is a problem. But yeah, we'll see. There's definitely, how long is it left? Like 2 months. So they have a chance, obviously, to still win it. The same points. But I don't think they'll do it. I think it's just Arsenal's depth. You guys just don't have the depth. And the same thing we saw with Chelsea last season as well. That's why I just don't see it. If you guys had no injury problems, I think you guys would have a very, very high chance of winning it. But it all comes down to depth. And City has that depth. They can play 4 players in that midfield.
Man. Yeah, the squad.
But hey, just quickly on Chelsea, yeah? If we don't beat Southampton, HH, what's happening?
Okay, Matt. I mean, here's the
finally we can get an answer.
Because of mental health. But Matt,
we get
let me just get the captions up. Hold on.
Where are you at with Potter?
I mean, Potter's the same, HJ. How can I be? I've never been Potter out because I never wanted him in. I said that.
You can't say that I'm Potter out when I never wanted him in. Talk to me.
I have a video with evidence that says otherwise. So
we can look that up.
I can work up the video, but
Potterball.
No, what is Potterball? Because if you go look at the game today, Reece James was playing higher than Hakim Ziyech, but the 70th minute. How does that work? What formation are we playing? And then I go on the terrace and I see the people terrace. They're happy. I'm not happy with this. Oh, we were improving this and that. We're improving as in a squad because we just spent fucking $600 million. Of course you got to improve. Well, of course you got to improve.
No, but Matt, here's the thing though.
We should have the same bums here.
Matt, why didn't Chelsea get a striker for the Champions League season? Why didn't you register a striker?
I said that, and apparently David had another answer to me. And David said, "Oh, because we signed Felix ahead of him." What does Felix have to do? Apparently we signed Felix ahead of him. That doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. We didn't get a bad man because Potter thought I'm going to start James Charles, aka Kai Havertz up front, and thought he was going to get away with it. How does that work? The guy's not a striker. He's a 10. We don't have a striker in this team, and they wonder why we can't score goals. We don't have a striker playing. Why and how are we going to score goals? There's no striker. It's not rocket science, HH. You start a striker, you score goals. Kai Havertz cannot play as a striker. He's
not
a
a
10.
striker. No,
And
no,
we
but-
saw it
no.
today. He has some good creating chances. He was creating quite well. I actually didn't mind it. But he can't finish. We know he can't finish. He's been doing it and the guy, I don't know if you saw, actually, the reason why we conceded was Havertz didn't hit the ball on target. He cleared the ball. He was clearing it for them. So I don't know.
No, but I think that's and this is a football adage that says through. You must always play with a striker. The only teams that are not allowed to play with a striker is a team that has someone like a Messi, or you're like a peak Spain, or you're a Pep Guardiola team. If you're not a Pep Guardiola team, or you're not a peak Spain, or you don't have Messi, you have to play with a striker. You do not have the qualities to play with a false nine, because a false nine means that false nine must be an extremely high intelligence football IQ player, which Havertz is it, and you also have to have excellent passes of the ball, which Chelsea don't have. So this is what it is. And let me just see whose jobs that will be Adeyemi. Ramesh Suresh, if you only had two choices, finish 7th or 16th, what would you pick?
I think he means.
No, I think I know where it's going, because if
Conference
Chelsea
League.
finish 6th,
It doesn't
16th,
make
Potter
a
gets
difference.
sacked.
Yeah.
No. The way I'm interpreting it is 7th. Okay, you were close, but 16th he gets sacked.
Yeah,
Like
and
he
first-
gets sacked. Potter gets sacked.
Come 16.
I mean, 7th is Conference League. Sorry. So.
Oh, 7th is conference. No. See. Okay, here's my thing.
I think we're both right in a sense. 7th is Conference League, but I think he's leaning towards yours. Like 16th,
I
he
don't
will
think
get.
Todd, yeah, Todd Bowley's not going to want Conference League. So if you finish 7th or you finish 16th, one way or another, Potter could be screwed.
But they say that he's been given years. He's been given, because the report. I don't know how it was for the report. The report was that no matter what happens, this is a year's project. But my issue is, if the fans start booing game in, game out, and so forth, what do you do?
But HH, they're not booing him because he's got the English flag next to him. They're not booing him.
No, but
they
see,
booed Sarri 6 months in, but they're not booing
but see,
Potter.
I don't know, because Alhambra he went to the Fulham game, and he said that he went to the game and he said that there were boos in the stadium when he went.
The Cucurella wasn't Potter.
No, well, he said they were just audible boos at halftime.
Oh, audible, yeah,
and so forth. So that's what I'm
but
saying.
but not directed. The manager, like Sarri did. When Sarri got targeted, they were booing Sarri directly just before he won the Europa League.
That's the thing. Is it the away fans that, because those are the hardcore fans? Like, is it the away fans that were booing him, or the home fans? Because if home fans are really booing him, like that.
Because this is at Stamford Bridge. Arsenal got the Spurs DNA 2 decades since the last PL. No, Spurs DNA is on a whole different level, bro. Whole different level. Like, guys, for information, no game in the Premier League is easy. No, look, see, anything can happen. And look, my thing is that we could be set for a really exciting title race, or Arsenal could just completely self-destruct. My fear is, now, as a watcher, let's get it done. Title race, let's just be exciting. But my fear is, I think Arsenal just self-destruct, specifically with how thin the squad is and how inexperienced Arteta is. But we'll see. Alhambra, did I just hear someone say Jorginho puts Real Madrid in a spliff? They are definitely losing the league. Look, Nima, I don't know what you were smoking, but Kante was the guy who won Man of the Match, and Kante was the guy who said what's up. I mean, look, fine that you've got Jorginho, but Jorginho ain't that great, man. And if you're relying on Jorginho, like Jorginho is a guy who is like a supplementer to like a Barella or Verratti. He's a supplementer to Kante. If he's your main midfielder, you're screwed. You're screwed. Albert Cardenius, you're telling me that the true UCL champions are losing, not lost. It's only half time. Lost to Dortmund, who lost to Vietnam. Okay, the Chelsea shirt is the second heaviest. Albert, it's half time. Now, if Chelsea,
sound like your manager.
If Chelsea get knocked out by Dortmund, well, we'll cross that bridge.
Dortmund, I said this. Dortmund is not top 10 in the Prem. Dortmund will not be top 10 in the Prem. Dortmund is a bad team, and Milan are better than Dortmund. They're horrible.
No. Like if Chelsea, basically, put it this way, Chelsea, because 1-0 is still, but that's if Chelsea go out against Dortmund with the second leg at Stamford Bridge, you know what? I don't know. The Chelsea fan base disgusts me. I'm seeing talk that Anthony Barry, the set piece coach, was to blame for the goal against Dortmund. Anyone but Potter. Look, this is what I said. Potter is not to blame for this game in particular. But why didn't you pick a... You know what? The blame I have is even higher than Potter. Because my thing though is... And Fofana is a strike, but who is this Fofana guy? You have all this money, and you know that gold is a problem. Why don't you go out and try to actually buy a true goal scorer? Now, cool, Nkunku is coming in the summer, but you need to actually get yourself in a good position before you come in the summer. And Fofana is a guy that no one has heard of. But even if he's no one has heard of, from the little I've seen of Fofana, he's a better striker than Havertz.
No, they
Havertz, he's
can't
useless in the
register him.
position.
They can't register him now, HH. They couldn't register Fofana. They could register Bamian, but they couldn't register Fofana. You can only do
Exactly.
three.
You have to.
Enzo, Mudryk, Felix. So they couldn't do Fofana, but they could do Aubameyang.
And that's, see, and my thing is, because I was even saying to myself that, okay, you remove one and you put one in. I'm almost tempted to remove Havertz and replace him with Fofana.
But I don't think you can't do that with Fofana. You can do that with, you can't do that because you can only register 3 new players for UCL. But you can do that with Aubameyang, but not Fofana, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you can do that.
The Aubameyang thing, is this something deeper than just, oh, he just wasn't registered? Or is it something like, oh no, this guy's gone, or there's some kind of disagreement? Because maybe it's something deeper that we don't know.
Because
if it is, then
he's a top goal scorer. UCL, he's got 2 goals. So
because my thing is that regardless, I think something, it's too stupid a decision for me to believe that something deep has happened. NDI, Arsenal about to somehow take 2 L's to Everton. Oh no, come on, no. Arsenal losing to Everton at home, man. No way that's happening, man.
Yeah, no way.
Guys, all I say is bless Chelsea, and we pray for the best against Southampton, and let's be real, City have won the league. Guys, peace out, stay true, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Barca Man United. Shake
United in title race.
Hope you guys lose.
Bye.